really be. So if you want to use one of them, you're more than welcome. But I use a 6900 straight out of the box, and it altered to what I wanted, i.e. the frequencies in the right order and all that business. And it's as good as anything going. Turn it straight on, throws 45 out of it, near enough, and pretty cool, mate. Got a little power mic on there, KPO one, and it works quite well. I'm on there every morning, like past 8, and the gang of us get on there. There's about a dozen in this area get on there. Then you've got the Folkestone lot. John, obviously, the Marine Mobile out there is on. And we just get on there quite a bit. So it'd be good to be on there, Andy. You know that. It'd be good. Be like the old days, mate. Anyway, I don't want to argue. Nice to have a chat with you. I'll put it back to whoever is in the chair.
Right, so we're going to do a van tour. Because the last couple of videos I've had a few comments, quite a few views. I've had the most views I've ever had. Normally I get like 200-300 views every video after like a year. But the last videos are in the thousands, and I'm getting like 200 views a day, which is a lot for my standards. So I'm going to make this coffee and show you around my home. I mean, I've done the month review thing yesterday, but I haven't actually showed the van. I'm not going to show the outside of it today. If you are wondering and want to see the outside, there's nothing really to see. You'll see that when the nicer weather gets here, but at the moment it is windy and cold out there. So no, I'm not videoing outside. I've just washed up. I just had the mother around. She had a hot chocolate and a sandwich, so I've just washed up. I'm going to sit here and continue watching the video. I was watching Jay and Silent Bob. I had to pause it because she popped round. So let's keep on. So that's the view I've had today. Same as I think last weekend, the week before. I'm going to go park somewhere else tonight. But I'm going to flip the camera around because I can't do it. I've got to stop there. So I'll flip the camera around and we'll do a little view of how I normally sit. And under there is a 10-litre water heater, and you flick a switch there for 50 or 70 degrees and it heats your water up. And to that side is the battery charger. I'm not opening that up because I can't. It's got the wood in there to make it a bed, and I don't know, it might actually come up. We'll see. Yeah, hot water tank, bag of old radios, and a battery charger. That corner, that under that seat, and that corner is boot space. And under this one, it's easy to do if you take the cushions out, but it's 80, I think it's 80 litres. It might be more, might be less. There's a cold water tank, and you fill that with a hose from outside. So yeah, what do you get in a 20-year-old motorhome? You get a lot of overhead cupboard storage and some space on top of the cupboard storage for some crap. I've put this in, it's just a thermometer, clock, radio controlled time, just so I can glance at the time if I'm not wearing my watch, and see the temperature, which is important. At the moment my watch is on charge, just charging it up, although there's no point because there's no sun. Little solar panel there to charge up my radios. The door I don't use, so I'm keeping a bag of rubbish there that's ready to go out. My hoover, my mast for my antennas, my outside ladder, my toolbox, some shoes, an axe, screen wash because I topped up my screen wash, pedal bin, and there's the bed. I literally just threw up my work clothes ready for the laundrette tomorrow, my ladder. Didn't even make my bed, it's a mess. I just sleep in it. That's all I do is just sleep in that space is for no use at all, just sleeping. In the front, I've got a glove box, a new screen for the reversing camera to save me using the flip up one on the stereo. 20 years old, so it's kind of roundish. I know the older ones like the Talbots are totally square, so it's got round dials, where some of them are square like the really old ones. This is far from new. That bit's missing. It's on the other side, I don't know where it's gone. This side. Windy windows, all old school. Muddy footprints because If you don't know, I own a woodland, and some weekends I park down there, so it gets quite muddy in the front. There's my boots. I don't even want to go in the back. The old gas bottle's got to go down the allotment. That's empty, I don't use it. I've got to find a home for my antenna. There's a bazooka antenna there. I still haven't homed the fire extinguisher. I keep jump leads there for when I want to take the car out, because the car's flat at the moment. And there's oh shit, handles, sun visors, a light. It's all basic, but it's alright. It's fine in the front. It's just like a van, really. Gear sticks up there. Your handbrake's down there, just like a work van. The diver's tank of air behind the driver's seat, you know, as you do. There's the view. And we'll go back into the back. So we're back in the back of the van. Back in the back of the van. You get your little control stuff here. This turns, basically isolates everything in the back. So by flicking that, everything's live. That turns on my water. Battery is that one. That's my water, which is half a tank. The red is still quarter. That tells me if my waste tank's full. That tells me if the van's okay, and that lights up when I'm on hookup. Cupboards were jam-packed, like I couldn't get anything in these. So this morning I took everything out and just put it back in, and now my cupboards are like empty, but I had no space near at all this morning. But by taking it all out and putting it back in, I've got some cups, all plastic cups and bowls up there, pans for cooking, just a transier set. So yeah, the cupboards are like really empty compared to how they were this morning. And also, I've moved the tins. I don't like the tins up there because they're heavy, into the cutlery cupboard. So from there to there, from here right to the back is for the tins. Oh, and Dormio sauce. It's just tins are handy between jobs or lunch break. I can come in here. There's some guy over there walking his dog. Fridge, freezer actually freezes. I've used that now and then. Don't use it often. Just got some cheese and some ham, butter for sandwiches, and jam for toast and milk. Not a lot really to say about that. That's just basic stuff. Yeah, the ovens from Go Outdoors, I replaced the microwave oven thing, 3 million watt microwave that was in here, put in a camping gas oven. The grill works, but I hardly use it. I don't use it. And then the hobs I cook on, do my toast. I toast for breakfast, I do that in there, on the grill, on the hob, sorry. Keep my frying pan up there as well, my umbrella, toilet rolls, kitchen roll. Yeah, they all work, they're sufficient, and it's all running, all the gas is running off of LPG. That flip up table is great for my laptop, but I want to get one for that side, so I might make one or just buy one and stick it on there. But yeah, just don't use the door, because in the mornings when I wake up, if I have breakfast, I go in there, drive to work, I get out the front door, and then after work I get in the front, drive somewhere, then come in here. There's no point in getting out the front door to come in this door, so you can't even see there's a door there now. A few comments about this. It came in a van, it works, so I've left it, but I would be better with a better charge controller, MPPT instead of WPM, I think that is. That's just a cheap basic one, but it works, I'm not really bothered. Bathroom's fine, cassette's working. I have to empty it out like once every 7-8 days. I don't spend a lot of time in the van because I work full time. Cupboards are great. Oh, I did move the curtain rail for the shower because it used to come around the ceiling in like a C, and there's one of the old holes up there, another one there. So the curtain came around to here, which was like a tiny enclosed space, so I've moved the curtain rail. I come in, so instead of the curtain coming across to here, being half the shower room, it used to come up here, it now comes to there, past the door. So I'm not stood in just that little space there. I've got the whole thing here. Obviously I'll take the rug out, It's 2 plugs, it's a wet floor, so I can get all this as wet as I want really. So yeah, I just thought it would be better off putting the curtain across there than it was having the curtain coming across here. Right, that's the bathroom. Gets really warm in here when you put the heater blower on and you open that valve. Gets really warm in here. Shower works great. Heater works fantastic. There's another blower vent down there, and there's one down there, but it's closed off. You can open and close them, so the heat when you turn the fan on blows around through your water tank, through your boot, through this under this seat. The pipe goes through here, so nothing's going to freeze. You've got no dead cold air space, and you're not sitting on cold seats. The pipes that go through there heat up that dead space. Same as I do with the vent for this. Obviously that vent's out. I got new boots the other day, so they're going to go on a bin next time I'm passing one. There's the box for my new ones. Yeah, the vent runs up the side here, out the roof, and this makes this room, like space for your clothes, heated. There's a thing there to move the TV aerial up and down and round and round. Don't use that. There are electric ones and stuff. Sort of double glazed. You can close completely, open a bit more, or a bit more, or fully. Mosquito nets on all windows. You can see out of it. Yeah, that's it. It all works. It's great. I mean, I've added that, and I've moved that because that was on the other side. That was wide off the fan. It's just a 12-volt socket, but I didn't like it being wide off the fan, so I've put an inline fuse in it and wired it directly to the battery bank down the front. I've got 2 leisure batteries, one under each seat. The seats don't rotate, but they've got leisure batteries under each one. The ladder just hooks on there. You go in it to bed. In the morning you come down the ladder and just throw the ladder up there. I don't even make my bed if I need to. I can just close the curtains. Don't need to. This all works. Yeah, the lights up there, I took the diffusers off and I shoved them in there. These have been swapped over to LED, so you use very little power, but with the diffusers on, you lose a lot of light, so the diffusers have just been thrown up there out of sight, out of mind. It's got an awning on the side of it which works. It's a manual windy one. Some brackets up here, so there's a bracket up there, middle bracket up there, and another bracket there which takes the awning from the full length of the vehicle. I don't know if I've shown that. Another light there. The handle's snapped off this, but you can still grab it and unwind it, so it's not a problem. But I mainly just open this one, which is fine to handle when I'm cooking. Gotta be careful the wind doesn't rip it off because it's windy on the seafront today. LED lights just held in with blue tack. They use no power at all. They illuminate very low light, so it's nice at night just to put them on instead of using, you know, the big lights. Yeah, just got to get another one of them and put it over there. The 240 works. It's USBs and all the 240. Turn off the light. Spin the camera around, and that's it. That's my van. It's a, like I said, Fiat Ducati. It's 20 years old. It's a 1.9 turbo. Everyone says, you know, get the 2 litre, get the 2.5 litre, but it's a medium wheelbase. I did want the long wheelbase 6 berth. That would have been so great to live in, to have the space, but I don't need the space. It would be nice. It's more to heat up, more to maintain, more to drive around. But the main thing I didn't buy the big long wheelbase one was parking lot. It's a daily drive. Supermarkets, towns, the long wheelbase would be a pain to live with as a vehicle, but great, you know, for holidays or living in. But I don't know, if I'm not in this, I'm down the woods, and all I do in this is occasionally cook my dinner and go to sleep. Sometimes I eat out somewhere else, and then yeah, it's just a box for sleeping in really. Wake up, have my breakfast and go to work. So yeah, well happy with the fact that it's 20 years old, it doesn't leak, everything works. The LPG was the best thing I've probably done so far. Internet's done by, I've got 2 SIM cards in my phone. Well, I took one out, but yeah, now I'm on free unlimited internet, £22 a month, and just use my phone as a Wi-Fi thing and connect devices to it, like my laptop and my tablet. And that's my van tour really. That's everything that's in here. Van wise, again, I'll show you the outside when it's a nicer day, because out there today is a bit shit. Excuse my French, it's just windy and miserable. Yeah, that's tour the van.